The Public Policy Advocacy Award recognizes one or more survivors of crime who have transformed their experience of victimization into impactful change through promoting legislation or advocating for policy changes that further rights and services to fellow victims and survivors. On behalf of the Victim and Witness Assistance Board, I am honored to present this year's award to Nikki Bell, Cherie Jimenez, and Audrey Morrissey. Nikki is the founder and CEO of Living in Freedom Together. Cherie is the founder and director of EVA Center, and Audrey is the associate director of My Life, My Choice. Each of these organizations and individuals works collaboratively to develop and promote survivor-led policy initiatives to serve and support survivors of commercial sexual exploitation and human trafficking. Nikki, Cherie, and Audrey's unique experiences have helped shape public policy in Massachusetts to better respond to the challenges that survivors face in exiting commercial sexual exploitation. Congratulations to Nikki, Cherie, and Audrey.
Thank you, Lavinia Weissel, the Victim Assistance Board, and MOVA for this Public Policy Advocacy Award. Recognizing the work that, started actually 2 years ago in advocating for legislative change to our current old prostitution policies, a survivor-led program for sure, or actually, I correct that, a survivor-led effort for sure, but we wouldn't have been able to get as far as we did if not for all our partners that we worked with. And for everyone that used to come on to our, Friday weekly meetings, with such dedication, our lead sponsors, the folks at Mintz Levin, all the legislative aides that really worked so tirelessly with us. So I also just want to say thank you to them for their commitment. I think of when the EVA Center started, over 15 years ago, although it addressed a critical need and still does, programming can't solve anything. It can't be an end to itself. Services, aren't the answer. It's public policy and movements that make change. And we need more movements with those most impacted in leadership roles. For us, this work has also been about changing social norms. Prostitution thrives off our social inequities throughout the world, the consequence of structural injustices. For us who are on the front lines, we see this every day, but with a vision of ending it, with a vision that we will not need exit programming anymore. So I really want to say thank you, and thank you for all our colleagues in this effort and for this Public Policy Award.
I also want to thank the Victim Assistance Board and MOVA and Lavinia Weissel for this Public Policy Award. Working on this legislation alongside women I really admire has been one of the most meaningful things I have done doing this work. And I also want to thank our lead sponsors, Rep. Malia, Representative Mary Keefe, and Senator Chandler for supporting us in this work. As a frontline service provider, we recognize that, we can open programs forever, but if we don't change legislation and the way people think about prostitution and help them understand it as a form of gender-based violence, then we're not moving up, we're not going upriver to try to solve the problem. We will continue to work on this together. And I'm so as well grateful for all of the people that we've had supporting this initiative, all of the partners that have signed on, all of the legislators that stood beside us. And once again, just thank you, MOVA, and thank you, Cherie and Audrey, for doing this work alongside me.
First, I'd like to thank Lavinia for presenting me with this award. I'm also have to acknowledge that I'm such a fan of the work that MOVA does. And I've been really engaged and in a partnership with MOVA for many years. And I just want to give you all a shout out for the work that you do as well. My Life, My Choice has been around for 20 years. We're celebrating 20 years this year. And, for a long time, we've been a part of advocacy and just really doing a lot of work around getting legislation passed. I'm so fortunate to work with Nikki Bell and Cherie Jimenez on other bills that we need to get passed, that being in partnership with these two women who are survivors like myself, with a goal of ending the sex trade and holding buyers and exploiters accountable. And so I'm really excited to be acknowledged alongside these women who are definitely powerhouses in this movement, and to be recognized among them is absolutely an honor. It's an honor to be acknowledged by the board. And again, Lavinia, thank you so much. And I know that we're all working on the same goal, and that is to end the sale of people. And for someone like myself who work with adolescent youth, we have to be real clear that there's no such thing as someone else's children. And so we continue to do the work that we do. And it is a fight, and it is one that I continue to fight for. And again, to fight alongside two powerful survivors, to hold each other up, because it's not easy. And so again, thank you so much. This award means so much to me, and I'm just truly, truly grateful. So thank you so much.